What's up, everybody, and welcome to the video. Welcome to another one. And as you can tell in this video title, today's the day. I'm going into the transmission, going to put this B&M ship kit in it. I'm excited, first time I've ever done it, but it's not that bad of a job. I think I can do it. Let's check it out. We got everything ready, as you guys know. Got the kit ready to go in. Got our filter. And we got our little chrome pan in there, you know. I like my chrome. But this is it, guys. First time I'm going in. So I'm gonna record what I'm doing, but I'm learning here, so a little slow, but hang in there, let's do it. Alright, y'all, checking back in. The first thing I gotta do when I start here is I've got to pull this loose, and then this little clamp right here with a little pin, dude, that just pops out. I'm gonna pull that out, pull this loose, and then make sure that couldn't come out, and I pop out all these bolts. So that's my first move on the transmission. Alright, guys, I got my 12 mil socket and the drill with the drill bit that came with the ship kit. Get a hot battery ready for that, and with our straight screwdriver for the filter to go back on, which we already had that off, so I don't need to do that. So now I'm going to jump in here and pop these little brackets loose. Alright, y'all, after figuring out I had to have one bolt in there to keep it still for me to get this pin out, we'll pull in the little clip and try to ease it back here out of the way. And remember which way it goes. I'm putting all my extra stuff in my old pan just to keep up with it. Alright, now I'm going to set this camera down and lift this pan up, I believe, and this clip will come out. Alright, let's do it. Alright, guys, let's see if this works. Pull it up. Oops. After I get that one bolt out. When you do this job upside down, I recommend you putting a bolt in it to hold it still, you know, as you get ready to drop it. Which is a very good idea, but I'm doing it on an engine stand, so I don't have to have that. And there it comes, guys, look here. Easy enough. These things are so scary. Oh, Lord. But they're not that bad. Alright, y'all, got them all cleaned up, parts all cleaned up, and got the inside. There's still a little bit of fluid in there, but I think it'll be okay. It's just transmission fluid, but no gaskets, you know, no mess, no trash. Nothing down in there. So now we move on to the first steps of the shift kit. I forgot to mention too, guys, is you got 4 little balls I was talking about that have to come out. And we're going back with just one of them. You know, if you do this, make sure you get those out. Especially if you do it like I did it. With it upside down, the balls, they stay. they stay in these little pockets. Let's see, where was one? Like right there. The little round pocket. They stay in there. There's other little round spots. That's where they go. But we're getting rid of 3 of them and only using 1 when we go back. Alright guys, I've got everything marked. Let me get it up so we can see it a little better. I know it's dark in the shop, but right there is where our check ball goes. We only go back with 1. Then we're going to take our drill bit and we're going to force that hole bigger and that hole bigger. And that's all there is to it. And then we're going to get ready to put it back in. Let's head over here to the drill. Alright, let's drill some holes. We're going to widen these, bore them out pretty much. Just making them bigger. So, here's this. There's one down. Hole number 2. Yeah. Easy enough. Now I've got to take me a file and get these rough edges right here on the back off. We've got, I don't know if you can see it or not on the camera. It's kind of hard to see, but it leaves a burr. And we can't put it back in there, that burr. So let's get us a file and fix this. As you can tell, it's another day. Last night, coming to find a file turned out to be a whole job. It got cold as crap last night too. It's snowing here this morning. You can see a little bit out there. Just a little bit of snow, nothing big. But it's freaking cold. So I quit last night. I had to come find a file. Plus I had to have this grease for putting our check ball in it. We stick it on the bottom of our plate and it'll hold it while I put it in place. So now I got everything we need. Let's go back to the shop and get this thing done. Alright guys, I made it back to the shop and it is cold out here today. So instead of walking through and trying to explain what I'm going to do, I'm going to like show you what I'm going to do and then just do it. Because it is freezing and I'm going to try to wrap this up. What we got going on, I've got the valve body apart, you know what's going on with that. Everything's all cleaned up, ready to put back together. And this is what I had to have, guys. My valve body, which is over here. I walked away from it. This is what we're working on today to finish this up. I didn't get a good picture of it last night, but I'm going to show you today what we've got to do right here. I don't know if you can see it. Get the camera to focus. See those files? Or not file, but those burrs right there. Right there. I've got to take my file and ease them down to get it flush. I've got my holes drilled, and then I got one spot that we got marked right there. That's where the check ball goes. That one right there for the street and shift setting. With, street and strip setting is what I'm doing. So the other one is a towing package, but that's what I'm going to be doing, is sanding that down, or with a filing that down, and then we got these 2 gaskets, and they're really close to being the same, but there's a difference in it. This one, as you can see, but this one has that little LZ type dude. That one goes on the outside, or the top side of it. So this one will go first, on the bottom of the valve body, or the part of the transmission, and then the spacer plate will go on, which we're filing down, and then this will go on the outside out of it against the valve body. So as soon as we get that done, we've got to take our spacer plates, and we got to take a piece of sandpaper, and I'm going to go on. This one's in pretty good shape. I don't see any burrs or any high spots on the unbolted side where bolts don't go, but I'm still going to run it across it just kind of de-ate it a little bit to get it to be nice and smooth, just to be sure that there's no burrs, no high spots, nothing like that. And then there are 3 different plates, and they come with the kit. And the order that they go in is the silver one goes first, then you put your gold one down, and then you put your factory one right on top of it. And then you just line those up and bolt it down. And that's what I'm fixing to do. So let's get at it. Alright guys, I got my plate on, and what I done is I put a couple of bolts to hold those 3 plates together, the 2 gaskets and the plate, so it wouldn't be moving on me. Got everything all lined up when I put that spacer plate on, and torqued the bolts down to 100 inch-pounds. Moving on. There it is, guys. All back together. Got my new gaskets on it. One for my filter and one for the pan. I found a little problem as I was putting it back together, which is no big deal. This little part here hooks on to a cable. And that cable is seen its better days. So I'm guessing that's part of a kickdown, maybe, or for overdrive or something like that. I'm not sure. I'll have to learn myself. If you know, let me know in the comments what this is. It goes down right there on the side of the transmission through this little tube and bolts up with a 11 mil bolt. Goes right up in there. And that cord was snapped, which easy fix. Just have to get a new cable wherever it goes and put it back together. It's one of those things. A little bump in the road, but let's put the filter in and the pan. Let's wrap it up. There she be, guys. Ship kit installed. Little chrome transmission pan. And the Turbo 350 officially has a B&M ship kit in it now. I'm excited and I'm glad that it was a success. Now, maybe next week, I can get the order for the stall and get it shipped here, and then that's no big deal. Just fill it up with fluid and put it in. And guys, that transmission will be ready to rock with Obelisk. And I have to say that I'm extremely excited the closer I'm getting with this build. It's been freezing today, and it sucks, but it ain't stopping me. This truck's coming, and I should be able to order some parts within the next week. And man, I'm getting really excited because it's getting really close, guys. I can't wait for this truck to start and move under its own power and just to have some fun. I can't wait. But it's in there. Transmission's just about ready. All we gotta do is put the converter in it. And it's been a learning journey with the transmission, for sure, but I'm getting there. It's not all that bad. But guys, I want to thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe and hang with me and see what it's like to build a little S10 on a budget and do it with family. Guys, I appreciate everybody, and we got a lot more coming. Thank you all again. Check in on the next one.